Right.
Hello, One Side
Hello,
of Podcast, Kyla and Glenn.
Glenn and Kyla.
How are you now, Kyla?
I'm not too bad,
Fine,
Glenn. How are you?
Grand. Weather is absolutely terrible today.
Oh, how's it in Cavan actually?
Oh man, it's so bad. It was nearly like a storm last night. It was horrible, and then
Oh,
today was
fuck.
pretty shitty as well.
Oh. Like,
Yeah,
we
it's
had
not
some
good.
moments of, like, sunshine, but it's been mainly rain, but there was no, like, thunder or anything.
Yeah, in Costa del Minute.
The sunniest place on earth. Oh,
Yeah.
the shooting is back.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah. So, guys, basically,
Okay.
well, no one's watching at the minute, but me and Glenn, we're going to watch the Senate. Oh, there's...
So they're going to be sharing the results live, are they?
Yeah.
Okay. This will be interesting.
I think so, too.
Do you want to share your screen, Kyla?
Yeah, I'll add that. And then we'll unmute it. We'll see what they're at the minute.
And specifically onto item 10A, creation and circulation of a list of Irish language phrases to the MSU Student Senate. So this motion is...
I feel like that's not really relevant right now.
Yeah, no, we'll just keep it going in the background there, and then...
Yeah, I'll have it in the background so we can see if anything happens. And I'll probably get messages in group chats that I'm in being like, the results are out. Is there back thing from me? Because I can hear like an echo.
A small one, but I don't think it's anything bad.
Echo cancellation, yeah. Uh-oh. Mic volume. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's 100%.
Okay, grand. I mean, we have no one on with us at the minute.
Sure, look.
Just be us chatting away.
I feel like this was a busy week in the news.
Yeah, it has been a busy 2 weeks of minute, I feel.
Yeah,
especially the past week, like just with all the campaigning and whatnot.
I wonder if we were on campus, probably previous students could tell us, but like, what was the campaigning like when everyone was in Minute?
I think people literally like they'd build a campaign team, they'd have like t-shirts and slogans and all. I still can hear myself annoying me. They'd have, or maybe it's because I'm sharing my screen.
Mute your StreamYard tab. Mute the tab that says StreamYard. Right click on the tab.
Right click.
Up there. Yeah, right click. Mute.
Mute site. Did not mute me.
No. Can you hear yourself?
Oh. If I mute the thing, I can't hear you, Glenn.
Oh yeah.
I'll remove my screen share. And how's that?
Yeah, that'll be grand. We'll just put it back when I wasn't even hearing it, but we'll just put it back when the things are on.
Yeah. So basically, I've seen I was looking back on things of people like going last year for stuff and all, and you'd literally have like loads of t-shirts. You'd have a big campaign team, and you'd just be going up to students like if they're walking about
vote for me.
Like out a minute and being like, here, like this is what I want to do. Like, will you vote for me? And they'd be like, oh yeah, I'll vote. I'll give you my number one.
I love that. I think that's so interesting.
I'm so like I'd love to witness that in action.
Yeah.
Like I think I would run if I had like more experience. Like I'd say if we weren't fully online this year, I think I would have considered doing something. Because I would have probably been in a better place to run for something. But maybe next year I might look into it more. And actually pay attention and potentially run. Who knows?
It'd be great for you. Like imagine like you ended up getting the position.
Oh yeah,
your CV and just experience or whatever career you want to go into. That would be class.
Like having being a media rep on my CV is already very good. So if I get it again next year, and then I keep building on that, I could eventually make it into like I want to go for this role because I think I have the experience. I want to go into it. Like,
so whatever college you're in, you should definitely consider running for a position in the students' union or a rep or whatever. Like,
at least by looking into it and learning about your whole student union, your student senate, like that's the first place to start. Like even if you don't want to get involved, you need to learn about it.
Yeah.
And build a background from it.
I think this week I learned more about NUIG Galway Student Union than Maynooth.
Yeah.
I don't know if everyone's seen it.
Galway in general.
If you're on like Irish student Twitter, like it was everywhere.
It was such a shambles, the whole thing. Like,
do you know enough to summarize it?
I mean, basically, someone last year running for SU ran a campaign on homophobia, basically. And he expected to be elected. And someone brought it back up this year, being like, he obviously, I think he was in whatever Galway's Senate was or something.
Yeah.
And he was saying, he was like, this is something like I want to bring forward. Or he was like, there's something about Simeon Burke, I think. He brought up how, like, I don't like, we should be allowed to talk about this because we're not NUIG students. Like, there's solicitors and NUIG officials monitoring so many NUIG students' Twitters.
That's
I've seen that today. Like, but the whole thing was like, I was like looking back on his campaign Twitter, and he was like harassing someone who's going for the same job as, like, the same position as him, and she ended up getting it. But she's like been a victim of like different things or something. And I think she happens to be, I'm not fully sure. I follow her on Twitter and I like made the connection like, oh, that's her. Like she's this girl. And like I've loved her on Twitter. She was always someone who I know, like I love Galway Twitter, the students. But I don't know what the students have to deal with.
Yeah.
The NUIG confessions page basically sparked all the confession pages.
Did it?
Like that's been there for a while. Whereas the other ones only kind of came to like this year. But what I was saying is he ran a thing on homophobia, and some people like tore down his posters because they're like, this isn't fair. Like, how is he able to get away with running a whole homophobia thing? And
I remember seeing that video ages ago before, like, obviously the controversy kind of started.
Yeah.
Actually properly
it's
kicked
a
off.
year old, like, all of this. Like, his campaign is a year old.
Yeah.
And he compared LGBT allies
to the KKK.
Like.
And so basically, NUIG are protecting him, like, and they're silencing people who are exposing what he did, and people who are calling him out online. They're
like, someone literally made a meme, and it's legal action. But he was able to run a whole homophobic campaign. It's very mind-boggling, I feel.
Yeah, no, it's completely crazy, and why NUIG would do anything like that and facilitate that and protect someone like that is just past me.
Like, the amount of people that are like, I always wanted to go to NUIG, and now I see how they treat their students, and I'm taking it off my CEO.
I've seen a bit of that.
I had it down somewhere, but it wasn't like one of my big choices. Like, my main choice was Maynooth, so I was like lucky in that way. But like, we do know a lot of people who ended up going to NUIG. And
I know loads of people. I know loads of people.
Like, they have to go through all of this shite.
Yeah.
It's so unfair to them because, like, how can you be like, oh, there's not enough support for people who are against LGBTs? LGBTQIA plus, I think that's the full thing. But, like, it's so mad to me how they're just getting away. Like, he's getting away with it.
It's crazy.
People are being, like, threatened with legal action.
NUIG are like, they're looking at people's likes and retweets, and they're bringing them to disciplinary action. I'm just reading now. People Before Profit actually put up something. If you want to follow it, one of the main hashtags is Free Keane. I think Keane is one of the lads who ran against him or kind of exposed his campaign and what it was really about.
Keane posted the meme, I think.
Keane Mortimer.
Yeah.
He's running for welfare and equality.
I think that's the role that Simeon Burke was running for.
Jeez.
It's mad how they're just so casually getting away with it.
Oh yeah, I know.
But like, is there any like I can't remember last week Galway NUIG haven't been trending on Twitter.
They never trend for good things.
No, it's never good
It
things.
was
It's either
party up
rip off.
in
It's either rip off NUIG or it's Freaky In.
yeah.
And rip off NUIG has been a while. Like,
Yeah, that was really bad. And then they had that party, kind of first lockdown. Remember all the students kind of gathered.
oh, at Spanish Arch.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
not good rep for the boys in Galway.
Like I think they've had their elections today or something.
Yeah. I wonder. I'd have to ask someone in it. And in other news as well, in other scandal, like everyone probably knows everything about it. Meghan Markle, Harry,
Oh yeah.
Oprah Winfrey interview. Thoughts, Connor? Thoughts?
I enjoyed the interview. See, I've
Oh,
always had like a slight interest in how the royals work, as in like the secrets of the royals, or like how many people are actually weirdly related to them. But then again, all the royals are related to each other. They're all incest.
was it like a guilty pleasure, or how did
I
you
don't know. It's
feel
just
about it?
something that, like, this was, I watched The Crown and everything, but this was beforehand. Like,
Yeah.
you know, when you'd go into a YouTube rabbit hole,
Mm-hmm.
and next thing you know, you're watching a video, and it's like this random celebrities the Queen's related to, and like you're like, how is Ellen and Beyonce somehow related to the Queen? Like, I was getting into those rabbit holes, and I know the whole process of like when she dies, when, like when
Yeah.
it's like whole Operation London Bridge. It's like England, the UK, and the Commonwealth go into full lockdown, like shutdown, basically. It's like a national period of mourning. It's a crazy thing.
It's completely outrageous. Like, it's entirely absurd that they're still a thing. And for me, I'd be like so reluctant to like give in, even when Meghan and Harry are like speaking out about the crown. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I'd just be so nationalist that I'd even be reluctant to give that any attention, because at the same time, it is still platforming and pushing the narrative that the royals have power.
Yeah,
but you couldn't avoid this one. Like, you really couldn't avoid this one. It was everywhere. And the racism things and everything just went about it. It was just typical. Like, to us Irish people, I'm sure it was no surprise. Like, we've been well aware for years of kind of what went on behind the crown.
Irish people watched it. I think a lot of Irish people watched it purely for entertainment. They're like, oh, I want to see like what has happened. Like,
I think there's almost a feeling of like, oh, finally, everyone's kind of getting to know
the royal.
Yeah.
Well, see, I seen a TikTok, right? And you know the way it was on about the race, and then they were on about the colour of their child, the skin colour of their child. I seen a TikTok, and so Meghan said in the interview, like, Oprah was like, and who had those conversations with you?
They debunked it. The one where they debunked who it was. I think I've seen that as well, if that's the
one. They're like, it would be really damaging to their reputation.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Harry still speaks to his grandmother. It wasn't the Queen or Prince Philip.
Yeah.
They're not sure whether, like, it's either Prince Charles, Prince Williams, or Camilla. And I feel like it could be Prince Williams because he gives me racist vibes.
And didn't Charles like walk her down the aisle?
Charles walked her down the aisle.
Yeah, I seen that. Just on TikTok, by the way.
Yeah, did you? You must have seen the exact same TikTok I seen.
Yeah, I did. I definitely did.
Like, it's damaging to their reputation. Whose reputation could be damaged? Most likely Meghan Markle's. Like,
yeah,
Meghan Markle. I said Markle, but the whole thing was like, I was just so interested in it purely because she did get so much hate by the English media, and she continues to get it. But if Kate did something, like Kate was like holding her like baby bump when she was pregnant, and people were like, "Oh, that's amazing! Like, you know, she's going to be such a good mother." Meghan did it, and it was like Meghan's attention seeking.
Yeah, it was just classic cut and paste submission imperialism, like trying to just break down someone's character. Like, it was just so typical to me, anyways. Like, and even you can kind of see it represented. If you want to personify that, I choose like Piers Morgan, and then once it starts to get thrown back at him. Obviously, he left his job today. I'm sure you've seen that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I was actually
I don't know.
saying, yeah, like the whole Piers Morgan leaving and everything.
Yeah.
What do you think of Piers Morgan actually?
What do I think of him?
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking idiot, like.
Oh, exactly. Like, he can be entertaining, but he does not accept when he's completely out of the wrong. He's like, no,
which is the majority of the time.
Right, but not.
To me, he's like a shit Jeremy Clarkson.
Yeah, he gives off. People say he looks a lot like Colin Firth.
Firth.
He kind of does. Harry from Mamma Mia. An amazing actor, by the way. Like, people say, like, I think one of the girls was saying they seen a tweet and it was like, oh, who's this Piers Morgan lad? He looked, or like, why was I mixing up Piers Morgan and Colin Firth from Mamma Mia like this whole time?
Yeah.
Like, you can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Same looks, but not same vibe.
Asher Pierce will probably just start some sort of podcast.
Oh, like, he will.
Like, did you see the tweet? Next step is for Pierce to start a podcast, like trigger warning or something, and just get right wing people on. Like, that's the next step for people like him that quit their job in traditional media. You know, they kind of go off the rails.
Anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do? Oh, oopsie.
Do you know what the crack is with the Senate at the moment?
They're still going over that Irish thing, I think, at the minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just still on about the wee document they have. That's it. So, something came in my head there, and I can't remember.
Yeah, I kind of hit a blank as well. I was trying to listen in.
Oh,
something about what, sorry?
I think I was about to say something about Piers Morgan, but it slipped from my head.
He's a bollocks. Feck him.
Yeah. Not a fan.
Do we have an Irish version of Piers Morgan?
I don't think so. I don't really follow a lot of like Irish percent. Oh, did you hear about Owen McDermott actually?
No. What happened?
He sexually assaulted someone who was underage. Like, it happened about 10 or 11 years ago, but that's why he's like gone from his morning show and everything.
Jesus
like, if you look at Owen McDermott on Twitter, you'll find it. Like,
yeah, I'm just going to give him a googly now.
Like, I was reading it and I was like, oh, Jesus, I did not know that or anything. Like, I was shocked reading it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm not completely shocked.
Yeah. Well, you kind of expect it. Like, the trend is, like, with some men, when they get in a position of influence or power, like...
Yeah. They feel like they can do anything.
Yeah. Cringeworthy. Horrible. There's not many Irish presenters. Remember when the whole Me Too movement was at its peak?
Yeah, kind of. I had a bit all over
yeah, you're right. I know you're probably trying to listen in. But there was not really many Irish people that were like exposed. I know that's a crude word.
Yeah.
But I don't think. I don't know.
I can't really think of any.
I think that would be because of how kind of far behind we are, like, socially.
Yeah, we are, like, in society, we are a bit behind in comparison to other places when it comes to noting things like this. We're behind.
Yeah. And we really are.
Other aspects we're like, all right. But like something like this, it goes over our heads very easily and it comes out years later.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, no, when I seen the thing about Owen McDermott, it was like a girl who wanted to be on radio and all, and she like entered a competition I don't know what it was, but Owen McDermott noticed her. She was only 16. She was doing her leaving cert.
Oh God.
And then he was like, "Oh, I'll meet. Like, we can go for like, we'll go to a cafe. We'll meet. Like, we'll have a nice lunch or something. And like, I can give you like some of my tips and my experience and all." And she's like, "Oh, great! Like, I'm meeting like someone who I looked up to when it comes to radio and everything." And next thing you know, like, it's just he was like, "I can't stop thinking about you and all." And
kind of a typical story, isn't it?
he tried something with her like a lot, and she was pushing him away, but he forced her a lot to do obviously sexually things, and it's all come out now. And he left the breakfast show he did with Darren Garhy, however you say her name. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, never mind.
But yeah, that was the gossip of Owen McDermott. Like, I think I was like watching the Harry and Meghan thing, and then I was like also kind of like keeping an eye. Like, I went into a deep dive on Twitter, and I seen that, and I was like, oh, what happened there? So
scandals upon scandals.
Scandals upon scandals without sandals. I'm just going to do another check again.
Yeah, go on.
Senate, there's nothing at the minute. Like, I'm waiting for one of the group chats, like, to be like, oh my god, they're out. And then we'll go straight in, we'll use the screen share, and we'll get our reactions. I might get the girls to come in. If Aaron lands up, he might come in and we can all look at it together.
Grand. That would be exciting. In other news, just a quick, I don't know anything about it, but apparently Leo Varadkar said something bad. Hang on.
Oh, I heard a bit about this.
He said something about someone's religion.
I think he was saying something about there's no Protestants in Sinn Féin. The religious beliefs of tradition or tradition of any TD, Sinn Féin, otherwise, it's none of Leo Varadkar's business. So I do so many have a pop at mine.
Oh, sorry, Kyla. How did I forget the Burger King tweet?
Oh, yeah.
Like, what? What was that like?
Yeah.
Like, why?
I don't know. Like, it was such an awkward thing.
Yeah, and they were like, they were highlighting the scholarships they were given to women by tweeting that about women, and I was reading about it. They took out a full page ad in the New York Times and kind of did the same campaign that they did on Twitter, you know, like women belong in the kitchen, which would have cost them $250,000, I think. And they're only giving out 2 scholarships to 2 women that are only worth $25,000 each. So the message was kind of like, you know, look at what we're doing for women, but we're actually only doing it for 2 women. But look at what we're doing for women.
Yeah.
What do you call that again? Virtue signaling?
I don't know.
I don't know what they were thinking with that one, to be honest.
Yeah. Like, they thought they were doing something great, but they really weren't. Like,
oh man, it was a swing and a miss. But I suppose it got them publicity.
I'm just looking at something about the Senate. Sorry, I was like going through one of the Twitter group chats.
You're alright.
And they're saying that like, it all has like a structured thing, like you do this, like it's all structured. But it obviously won't be said that what time the results will be out, purely because they didn't realise they'd be able to see them tonight.
Okay.
Like, they had to do a whole vote. It's like, would you like the returning officer to come in and announce the result during Senate? So that's what's happening. Sorry. Jack said, y'all rocking with women. I think Jack's our only listener tonight.
Are we rocking with women, Carla?
I mean, I'm a woman, so...
Self-hating woman?
I mean, I do bash myself the odd time, but who doesn't? But I am working on myself again. I have, like, the likes of last night, like, I have a downfall. And then I kind of, like, do, like, a list of things. It's like, right, I need to hit this, like, I need to actually work on myself rather than thinking I'm working on myself, but not actually doing many things to improve myself, I guess. But it's hard
sometimes occasionally rock with women.
To do something. Huh?
You occasionally rock with women.
I mean, I'm not sure the full context of what do you mean? Purely because I've been out of touch with certain things. You know, I live with girls.
Do you not know that meme?
Is Aaron, so.
Do you know the meme? Y'all rocking with like insert blank. Have you not seen that?
I think I might have.
Yeah, it started by that account Rap. They just always used to caption their posts, y'all rocking with like Gunna or something outrageous, and then just kind of turned into the way people talk.
That makes a bit more sense.
Mm.
Were you rocking with
them? Oh, most definitely.
Okay. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Do you reckon we should just put the Senate on and just comment, or would that be too boring and elongated?
I mean, there's one person watching us. It might be funner for us to be doing that.
It might be.
But I'll add the screen. Oh wait, this is always fun. Sorry to the one person watching. Anyway, let's
in future emphasize.
Let's look at this.
In the percentage given to oral Irish.
I think this is the. I don't know.
Contribution there, Aaron. So we'll move.
When you think about it, Carlo, we just kind of like live stream our show talk.
For a brief
yeah.
Okay, so Joe.
That's literally all we do. We just talk randomly. And...
Yeah, it's even though on terms. Then
my throat is getting tickly at the back.
It's really important. I know when I was doing my insert that the
oh, so this fella was running for education?
This guy talking?
Yeah.
Don't think so.
Okay. I remember his name somewhere.
Two of them running. I'm going to lower this down so I can hear you better, Glenn.
That's okay.
I think this lad. Sorry, I keep burping. I don't know actually why he is, but the two running for education was Niall Daly and Sean Masterson.
Oh yeah, you're right.
See, the majority of people who are running for something are on Senate. Oh, there's Craig. He's been in a few of my academic rep meetings. I recognize him.
Well, great.
Oh, they're on about Irish in the leaving cert. We wanted to talk about this before, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we did actually want to talk about that.
Oh, do you remember? Kind of off topic right now. You know when I was eating that Kinder Egg when we did the podcast with Eva?
Yeah.
And I got a Spider-Man toy.
Yeah.
I got another Kinder Egg and I got a Captain America toy.
Oh, when you were watching the Marvel thing.
Yeah. I very much enjoyed the whole Marvel thing. I want to do it again.
I never actually watched them, to be honest.
They're very good.
Yeah, Scott was trying to get me to watch them for a while, but I don't know, it's a massive commitment.
It is a big commitment, but like we have study week, so if you have like even just slowly start.
Lad, I need to study on study week, like really bad, like really bad.
I'm just seeing if I can hear you clear enough.
Speak.
Okay, yeah, no, I can hear you better now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually lower down the volume on my thing to hear you. No one can probably hear us. Oh.
I know, I think you can. I feel like a shitty version of CNN during the American election.
Oh my god, yeah.
We need a map.
Vibes. Oh, Glenn, have you finished The Office yet?
I was on like season 6, and then I was like, I'd like fall asleep when this was playing, and I'd miss like 3 episodes at a time. So now I'm back to season 3.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
See, like the earlier seasons are probably the better ones. One
yeah,
I
definitely.
did love. Oh, don't the Charles. Season 7. I like purely because it's like one of the last seasons with Michael in it. Well, it is the last season with Michael in it.
Oh, cheers, lad.
I don't know that Steve Carell had to go.
I don't know that.
Well, I'm sorry. It doesn't really spoil it. To be fair.
Yeah, no, I don't really care.
Look at all the people there. Do you notice anyone?
Uh,
Oh, they're all gone again.
oh,
Fuck's sake,
never
Gavin.
mind.
So what's happening? Gavin finding there. Okay. I mean, being on Senate seems like such stress.
Yeah, man.
Holy fuck. I'm just like looking at it now. I'm like, anxiety.
I know you'd be able for it.
I probably would be, but it's just like a matter of like all the things. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Like all these Word documents kind of giving me the fear.
You know what I always think about?
What do you always think about?
Like, there's no way politicians know all of that shit. Like there's so much shit that politicians have to deal with. There's no way they know all of that.
Oh no, I don't think they know that much.
They must, like.
Yeah.
Because like when you watch the doll on a Rockets TV, and like someone will say something. I'll use Leo as an example because Michael isn't as good as it, or Michal. Sorry, excuse me.
Yeah.
Like people would say one thing during the leader questions to Leo, and he'd like have a quick rebuttal to just like sweep them under the table, and they'd say some like completely other random thing, and they'd just be each topic was so obscure compared to the last. Like how do they know so much detail about everything? Like,
I don't
that's
know.
so intimidating, especially someone who wants to be a politician. I'm like, geez, I have a long way to go.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just fixing something in my room.
You're grand. Unmute that and let it run in the back. I reckon that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, no, it was just I couldn't hear you, so I was like, fuck it all. Because I think they're just going through that. Like, we can keep this on the screen, but I really want to see. Well, actually, I need to see if anyone has commented anything. Nah, it's just that. Like, what was I gonna say? Oh, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought. Is Glenn here?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm here.
Couldn't hear anything in the background. I was like, oh no, I lost him.
Do you want to get the girls in early just for crack?
Huh?
Do you want to get the girls in just for crack?
Yeah, I'll text them.
Yeah, go on. May as well.
Did you wish Kiva happy birthday?
No, oh my god, I didn't. I'll do it
now. I feel like they're watching because I heard cheers.
See, like I wasn't sure whose birthday it was. I kept seeing all the posts on your stories, and I was like, whose birthday is it?
They're here.
Everyone's watching.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Sorry.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And where are they in the Senate now, by the way?
They're just going through like a document again.
Oh.
Have you been keeping an eye on the Senate? I don't know. Oh, Kieran, what's this talking?
Like, I wonder what time. Oh, it'll be 9.
They'll be 9 by the time they announce it.
At the area.
Yeah.
Carla, you might ask the girls their opinion on those things we were talking about.
Opinion on NUIG Galway or
fucking disgrace. Don't know enough.
He was not woke in Irish student.
I know what happened, but I don't like you're like
yeah, I'm woke.
Very woke. I'm like it's how is that happening?
Who knows? Wait, what charge is my laptop at? Oh, it's fully charged. I might like plunk on my bed. Wait, let me move stuff. This is great.
So professional.
I just have my pile of washing. I just plunked it out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All of you?
Yeah.
Right, opinions on Piers Morgan.
He's a brat.
It's a joke.
He's like a spoiled child.
Yeah.
It is entertaining.
It is entertaining, but it's like the fact that he quit as well. Like walking off was one thing, but the fact that he actually quit.
I know.
Glenn was saying he's gonna go into politics.
Oh, I love that.
Podcasting.
I love that.
I mixed them up there. But that's it on my bed because it's comfier.
But like, it's a smart move because people would actually watch that.
Yeah.
And what do you make of the whole Meghan and Harry thing?
Meghan and Harry thing, guys.
I believe everything
She said,
she
yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Actually, but life's life. Get over it, Megan.
Life's shit.
It's just the royal family themselves that like even the whole
Yeah.
stuff. Like,
Yeah,
Poor
Just
Meghan
like-
and Harry, though, like, you know what I mean? What are they going to do? Live in their mansion?
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
imagine it,
like I know it was bad and they need to speak out about it and stuff, but like
Yeah, but it's
Good for them
probably
to talk about it. I love having it. Like,
Oh,
you know, like.
okay.
Also, it's Kiva's birthday. Whoever's watching, can we get a happy birthday, Kiva, in
Can I
chat?
get a happy birthday?
Can I get a? Oh yeah.
So professional.
I know. Just professional. Bestie vibes only. Bestie vibes only.
Hi, bestie.
Unmute that there.
Where? Oh, that's one of your ones going for welfare and equality.
The most important impact and the biggest results.
Mm.
I recently had a
Anna
student
Travis.
who was diagnosed with cancer who didn't feel that
You
they
should have
were
just went up
supported
Donegal.
where to go. They really
Up
found
Donegal,
out.
up riding.
Fortunately enough, they reached out and we got them the support that they needed. It's just simple little things that we can do
They've been
to
talking
make
for a really long time.
so much
The
difference.
Senate.
Yeah.
Oh, they go right.
2.5 hours left.
Something like this would make a massive difference. So thank you very much.
I feel like Aaron's just going to randomly land in. We're all going to be just here like,
Acknowledge the MSU president for up to 1 minute.
oh, go on, Kelly.
We can get his
Thank you,
opinion on
Speaker.
it.
I just want to speak in favour of this motion. Well done, the amount of work that went into it. And it will solve so many issues that we do have.
Oh, she
at the
started
moment.
crying.
And, you know,
She started crying at one
that
point.
office
Wasn't
and
watching.
myself
She
will
teared
stand
up 'cause
to try and promote
I think
this
she's a
that
sexual
we
assault, like,
do
survivor or
actually
something.
know, like, training
Or there's something about sexual assault and she teared up. Like,
from the get-go.
Glenn, can I hear you still?
Yeah.
Okay, grand. Glenn, 1 2 1 2.
Such a professional and well-structured podcast.
It really is. Oh,
Oh,
not again. Oh, my ears are ringing. Oh.
So
Oh, my
yeah,
ears are
we'll
blocked.
go back now for a brief 30-second summation
oh, yeah,
by
oh, yeah.
proposer on this
What's
motion
this
there,
summation?
Senator Gavin Fanning. Then
We're gonna learn.
So Gavin up to 30 seconds.
I would like
Oh, this is the Dare Senator now coming on. The other Gavin. He's dressed in a suit as well.
We're not quite the same.
He gives me Troy Bolton vibes with the hair. Look at his hair. Glenn, what do you think? Troy Bolton hair? 2010 Justin Bieber vibes? Are we able to do this on the moment? Alright. I don't know if you... Meh. I don't know.
Troy Bolton vibes. Troy Bolton? Yeah, definitely Troy Bolton vibes.
Yeah.
I don't think-
We're in the round.
I don't think Gavin family is going to be watching it.
Oh god, no. I don't think anyone watches this back, to be honest.
Hey, I was watching it.
You and Jack had a comment. Should have commented on it during the...
I didn't know it was coming.
Just for us or something.
What you're voting for is Student Senate therefore mandates the VP Welfare and Equality to cooperate with the MAP office. Down through the next couple of paragraphs and on to the next page, down to Student Senate for the mandate.
Let me see what time Aaron will be here at. Because he said it'd be before 9:30.
On behalf of
It's 9:15.
I don't think
No.
they're going to announce this before 9. Anyway.
We can keep going. Just sit and watch.
Just
I'll have to be gone at...
Oh, sorry, Glenn. Yeah. Like, if you want to head, I'll stay on and get me and the girls' reaction.
they might announce it.
Has been approved unanimously, and that concludes caucus business, and we will now move on to
Why watch the Senate directly when you can watch it mirrored? In voiceover from...
Are you watching it mirrored?
No.
Oh, Aaron's coming over now. Ah.
we leave and we just get him to take my phone.
Creation and promotion of graphic detailing. What halal food is and never to come back.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting motion. Just having like more diverse food options, because obviously
Is this what they're discussing now?
I think so. Yeah, it's very interesting.
Foods for where?
Foods from where?
No, foods for where? Where's the food going?
Probably in like the Phoenix or something.
I haven't even seen the food.
I had a soup in there. I'm gonna mute them again,
I did when I
Glenn, just so we can chat.
Phoenix is supposed to be shy. When I got that tour off whoever it was, I can't remember who it was. Remember we had to meet outside the Phoenix.
Oh, is that where your meeting point was?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sure. Sorry. Everyone's was different. But
Yeah,
the first thing he said was, "This is the Phoenix, and the food in there is shite."
Yeah, I had a mug of soup there, and it was like, it was grand. Not a mug, a little bowl of soup. It was grand, like edible, you know.
Yeah.
Soup, but
I
like,
wonder what it's like in the SU.
oh yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that
so
would be
mad
fun.
that we didn't actually go when I was open.
Imagine we had to go to like quiz nights and stuff.
Stop the lights! Stop the
You
lights!
went to one. Did you know?
No, that wasn't the roast.
I thought you went to. I thought you and Aaron went to SU.
No, it was the roast. It was the roast.
Was the SU bar open this year?
It was opened at one point.
At the very start in like
No way.
September
Yeah,
for like 2 weeks, and then
I didn't think it was open at all.
no, it was.
open.
Because I think Aaron went to go with someone that he knows from home. And they went and it was closed at that time.
Mm.
But like, I don't think it had officially opened for the school year at that point.
Yeah.
But what you call it? Oh, something came to my head. Oh, I can't remember again. Fuck's sake.
I love this podcast.
It's just me forgetting. It's no. It's Glenn saying something.
There is absolutely not a bit of waffle.
It's usually Glenn explaining something to me, and then I go, "I'm so sorry, I was eating. What did you say?" Or I listen, and then I'd be like, "Fuck, don't know how to respond." Isn't that right, Glenn?
We should do the Irish thing we're gonna fucking do next week.
Don't you do a podcast now?
No, surely not.
No, we're not.
What do you mean?
No, we're just going to talk about like the whole Irish, like leaving cert and just Irish language in general. Because like, I'm a big person for like, keep the language alive, you know.
Yeah. I agree. I'm dumb at it. I didn't learn it, but I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
same. That's my exact viewpoint. I was so shit at Irish, I hated it, but definitely should be.
See, the thing with me is, when you really think about it, if we lose Irish completely, we're giving in to the Brits.
Yeah.
I know, yeah.
We're letting it just go.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Kiva Diver? Am I wrong?
Like, I think I liked Irish because
Giving into the
I'm right.
I'll
We'd
die
be here.
before we give in to
Like,
the Brits. We should be speaking Irish.
we literally
That was
should be speaking
taken from
Irish.
us. That was
We should be
forcefully
not like
taken from us.
we should be going to Kaylee's doing Irish dancing, like, but the fucking Brits.
Yeah.
Like,
We should be like disgustingly Irish, but it was just literally made illegal.
feel like shit. Just want to be a true Irish person. I hope ours.
I not feel like a traitor.
Just don't want to be.
BRB having a breakdown. not,
I feel so guilty.
not another one. I'll put the protector on the
Another one.
another one. We still need to get Aaron on the podcast.
Yeah, no, we do need to
Actually,
do
do
that.
an interview with Aaron today, Glenn.
Kind of seems like every second podcast is us saying what we should do for the next podcast.
Never happened.
Interview me, but
We do a podcast like, oh yeah, this be gone, but no plan.
Glenn,
What?
did you just hear what Keith or Chloe
No.
said? She went to interview me. I went to a Desh school.
first hand experience of what that is. And what's worse, it wasn't close.
Not Clonus. Best thing about Clonus, the peace link.
Survivor. A Clonus survivor.
She made it out alive.
I made it to college.
Not that I have to go back and look at Super Mario every weekend, but no, I get it.
Made it out alive.
I'm halfway there.
Congratulations to Chloe, one of our first graduates.
Just from Close.
Oh, I mean, me and Glenn are from Cavan. It's not. It's not.
Cavan,
It's,
man.
No Donegal. So.
all right, it's just because you have stuff,
But like
okay?
Donegal, like you can't diss Donegal. But like when
No,
someone
you
says
can't.
like Cavan, and they're like, oh.
Not
like,
Cavan.
why do we get it? I mean, I get it.
Oh no, I do. I do
Don't
understand
get me
it.
wrong.
Like, if I had to, like, Glenn, I don't know how you lived up here for a few months and went back home and lived there fully.
Oh, yeah.
I love Cavan, man. I love the fact that it's like quiet and nothing happens. I like that.
It's really sad.
That's really raw. Are you not in Raws? Oh, wait, let's see what they're doing right now. Let's see what they're doing right now.
Right, yeah.
Fuck. No.
It's another motion.
General rules of the I don't know.
Content warning, sexual assault.
Oh.
Basically, back to Cavan Monaghan bashing.
See,
But
I
no.
get what he's saying about like I think it's okay.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what?
nice.
That's
It's nice.
I
but
wouldn't
I'm-
mind that normally, but
No,
it's
what
not.
I'm implying is moving out of home and then moving back home.
Yeah, I would-
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll live abroad for like a few years. But
Oh, yeah.
this is the place to be.
And
At the
I'm
end of the
assuming
day.
that's the rustle and bustle, or is it me?
Huh?
Is that you with the rustling and bustling, or is that me?
It could well be.
Could be me.
Not you.
Oh, might be me playing with this. How's that now?
I couldn't
Glenn?
really hear anything to begin
No,
with.
it's Glenn! It's Glenn!
Oh shit, what is it? I'm so sorry.
Like,
Oh,
it's
my
kinda
mic
like
is half
a-
plugged out. My
like
mic is half plugged out. I'm so sorry. That must have been unbearable.
I think it actually is me, you know.
Wait.
The
Is it
mic.
stopped?
Every time he speaks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's not you.
Okay. Like, do you think you're going to move back up to Minute in second year, Glenn?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
I wanted to try and get a house like with a few E and maybe a few other people who go to Maynooth.
Glenn, moving with me, Chloe and Kiva, the vibes.
In fucking River or wherever you live.
We have a spare room.
We do have a spare room.
Is it open? Just leave it
Yeah,
open. Give me one of your cards and say nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Aaron probably will have another spare room in the house he's living.
Go just look for houses close. I mean,
We become neighbours.
yeah, like all of us.
The vibes.
We're never going to be in far distance from each other. So.
No, Maynooth's not a big town.
I love that though.
Yeah. Like, yeah, walking to where Aaron is now is like a 25-minute walk, but like it's not life threatening. Like we walked outside. We tried to walk to Kilcock.
Walk you do describe as life threatening.
Here, we're here giggling away and they're talking about sexual assault in the centre.
Maybe I'll stop sharing my screen all of a sudden.
Done without tweeting it
Oh wait, what's this? You ready for mine?
I sincerest apology.
No, me and Glenn both had our cameras on and we'd go and we'd just go. Oh, that was like crack. Okay, just stayed in Senate.
Yeah. I have a thing for sorry, hang on. Yeah, no, I have a thing for like small towns and how shit they are.
What?
I don't know.
No, wait, repeat what you said. I'm confused.
For small towns, yeah.
Oh, think for small towns.
You like living in a shithole.
In conclusion. Live in the middle of nowhere vibes. Honestly, vibes.
I don't know if I could live like in the countryside, but I like country villages.
Yeah, no, I feel like I'd rather be like somewhat in the middle, like not completely isolated. Not
Yeah.
but, like,
Welcome to my world.
I'd rather
Isolated.
I'd rather that than.
But that has its benefits as well.
Oh yeah, great vibes. I'm getting a zipline built like.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Oh my god. And you just have space for activities like I have barely a backyard.
No, see, we have a field that are like beside our house, obviously.
Yeah, you
And
see what I mean? Like I
there's
don't like
there's a tree, there's a big tree, and then there's another tree, and like we
you get to
measured it,
do this one.
but they're like decent sized trees where you could, build a zip line. So they ordered the zip line thing, but it's too short. We need to get a longer one.
Oh, your life is. I already have a garden.
Oh, I
world
garden. I sent you videos of my garden, didn't I? Once I gave her eyes once when that was when I was coming back up from isolation, I think.
See, the funny thing about like living, I never live in a state. Like,
yeah. See, if I had to live in a town,
it's incredibly entertaining.
like I don't know if I could live in an estate, but like I'd like to live right outside a town where you can easily access it.
Yeah, that's
like I have a few friends who are perfectly outside a town and they can easily just stroll in.
See, it's also
however,
and stuff, and like I'm not.
That's a perk. That's a perk.
Up, but what are they gonna do?
What are they gonna do? Arrest me? I doubt it. I'm not gonna whip it. No, I said it wrong, didn't I?
What are they gonna do? Shoot me?
Oh, shoot me. What did I say? Arrest me? I doubt it. I'm not gonna whip it. Whip it.
Thoughts on your one who took the guards on a chase through Ballymun?
I didn't. Did you not hear it? Yeah, you're one who went on chase. I mean,
about it, but I don't actually know.
YOLO.
What happened?
That's my response.
Bit of crap. What actually happened?
She like just brought them on a chase down the M50, I think.
Yeah. She just kept going.
Like they wanted her to stop, and I think she was just a bit illegal, but vibes.
You only live once, man.
YOLO. There's a song that goes like, YOLO, that's a vibe, or something like that. You only live once, that's the vibe.
That's like Cher or something.
I don't think it's Cher. No, it was like a rap song or something.
You rap? One of them rap songs.
Them rap buds. Can't wait to go to KSI. Whee!
Yeah, man. Like what?
It was 20 quid then.
Yeah, but why?
Chloe has Sidemen sliders.
Oh, the Sidemen
she's
are
wearing
good.
them right now.
You throw her in. Yeah, you wanted to go.
Oh no, I want to go.
I want to speak here for a second. She keeps throwing me under the bus and saying it was me. Man fully came up with the idea.
She was the one who mentioned it, and I was like, "Fuck it, will we go?"
I said he's coming to Dublin. You said, "Will we go?"
Because you need something to do.
And you said, "I did the ticket then." So now we're going.
Yeah, but like I wanted to have something to look for. I don't know any of his songs. I only know the one. Like
he has that my massive tune at the moment. Don't forget nothing.
Yeah, that's the one I can name. But like, I know, but I haven't fully listened to half of them. Like,
no, but that's like it's not his song. It's someone else's.
Oh, is it?
And he like features on it. Like it's a good song.
No, it is his song. I think.
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh, Ashley, man, completely off topic. Do you know the Saucony Jolies?
No.
Basically, they're Irish, I guess. I don't know. So basically, they're a family that are originally from Ireland, but they moved over
They vlog.
Huh?
They vlog.
Yeah, YouTube family.
Yeah.
Right? So basically, their oldest son is 7 years old. And he always wanted to, like, if his sister was dressing up in a princess dress, he wanted to be involved, which is grand. That happens with people. Like, sure, Rowan just sometimes put on an outfit, like. He just
I used to do that.
see
Yeah.
people do it like, but they're
Yeah.
I feel like they're
They are
exploiting
the child.
the child because they're putting him in wigs and they're putting him in dresses. Like, yeah, he might prefer to wear dresses. He might wish he had long hair. They're doing his makeup, but they're constantly putting it up on TikTok. If
Yeah.
you look up Jonathan Jolie on TikTok, his whole
Right.
TikTok is just about his son, like him just living, like just putting, like doing this with his child. His child might love it. He might love the attention, but it's
They're
being
just creating content out of it.
they're just using him for content. Yeah.
That's not good.
See, their youngest is 2.5. He's also a boy. They have 4 kids, 2 girls, 2 boys. And like they have a podcast and they're like, oh, our kid's gay, like what about it? Like, fair enough if your kid is he might feel like he could be gay. He might be more attracted to like the princess rather than the princess. But he's he's 7.
I'm like doing a podcast about it. Like.
But see,
Yeah.
the thing is, if it was a 7-year-old girl, would they be putting up videos of them doing her makeup and saying that she's
Yeah, like
this,
they don't
that?
do that.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't.
Like their
So
other
why are
child,
they
their other
making the other
kids
child do it?
aren't getting as much attention. The oldest daughter does purely because she understands more. She's like 9. She's nearly 10, I'd say. Like I have followed this family like when I was a bit younger, and I enjoyed them and all. But like
What have you?
they have 4 kids and they go to like a posh school and they go to a posh enough school. But they were doing a thing like back to school TikTok or something. They put all of them in like a school dress. All 4 of them. 2 of them are boys, 2 of them are girls. Maybe the older boy wanted to be put in that. But how do you know the younger's 2.5? Like it's a matter of
Yeah, it's touchy because you could kind of like it's possible that it could lead to them forcing a sexuality or preference on a
their
child,
child.
which is dangerous. So it all depends on the context, which I don't really know enough about to comment on.
Yeah, exactly.
But it doesn't really sound nice by the way you're talking
Like
about it.
if you go through Jonathan Jolie's TikTok, like the mom isn't too bad. The mom might have a few, but like his is literally just him dressing up sometimes with his child, and like him, like he'd be there in a princess dress with all his other kids. It's like, is that some weird fantasy he's living out through his kids?
That's what a lot of people are saying. He's pushing it on them so that he can do it.
He can have this
He's doing it
outlet.
through them.
Like it's
Fuck's
so
sake.
If you've seen the video, that is what it looks like.
It is. It seriously is. Like, because he's always the one. Like, it's always the dad and
he
the boy.
really enjoys it. Like,
Oh yeah, you can tell he's loving it. Like,
It's like that dad who makes his child play football because he never got able to play himself.
yeah,
yeah, it's exactly.
it's that. But because
And
it's
that's what it is. Like people don't want to force football on child didn't want to play it. See, fair enough, he does look like he wants to do it, but still, it's still like
like brand. Like, yeah, you can live out stuff through your kids.
shouldn't though.
You technically shouldn't, but that I think has gotten to a point where it's like, right, like that's a bit weird.
It's the way
That
that they're
child making
posting it and making money from it.
Yeah,
That's-
they're
yeah,
profiting from it. Like,
Profiting from it. Like he'll go and do it because he's like, oh, this will get views on TikTok.
yeah,
That's what I mean. I feel like they're like, oh, we're so like inclusive.
Mm.
Yeah. Everyone loves to see a 7-year-old boy in a princess dress.
yeah. I feel like since no one else is watching this podcast because it was literally you watching it and you were in the other room, will we just end it?
No, there's
But then-
someone there.
Then, do you want to hang on and we'll keep an eye on the student senate together so it's like you're with us?
Me?
Yeah, unless you want to go and.
I'm pretty sure my dinner's done actually.
Oh shit! You had dinner
9.
9 o'clock, didn't
Yeah, I'm
you?
eating dinner at 9 o'clock. I know. Sorry.
So we end the podcast because it's an hour.
I'm gonna leave it up to you, lad.
Out until like another half an hour. I feel
I'll
by the
leave it up
vibe
to you.
because they have to get through all their motions.
What are they on now?
I think they might be still on the same one. I don't know. So, thank you, girls, for listening.
Oh, you're welcome.
Anytime. Biggest fan.
Thank you.
We're the
Thank you.
backbone.
we'll be
Wait, let me
back
know my podcast
next week.
voice. Thank you all for listening. Make sure to tune in next week. Same time again, Kyla?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're back to 7 o'clock.
Thank you.
We were just hoping to catch up.
Will we do a topic?
We should maybe look into the Irish thing.
Yeah,
No.
we probably
again.
should.
Oh.
Okay, so we'll leave it. Sorry, at that. No.
So professional.
No one's going to listen to the very end. Okay.
Everyone, all of a sudden, for some reason, listens to the end only.
All right.
All right, bye.
Everyone.
Bye.
No.
Good luck.
See ya.